Hello and welcome to the eWays point of sale system demonstration. I am Stephanie Abdullah, Director with eWays Group, and today I am going to demonstrate to you our point of sale system in detail. The eWays point of sale system is designed to accept multiple users to use the point of sale system and all the reporting tools available. As one will see in this demonstration, the user is required to input all the necessary details in order to gain access to all the system resources. After a user is successfully registered into the system, the user can input his username and password in order to log into the point of sale system. Once logged in, the user has to accept the terms and conditions of use and is afterwards redirected to the main menu. There, one will find 6 icons that leads the user to other menus in the system. The Options menu leads the user to the Point of Sale menu, the System Reports menu, the Personal Details menu, the Loan Diary, the Stock Control menu, and also the Log Off button. The POS icon will redirect the user to the POS system where the user can punch his daily sales and transactions using a barcode scanner. In the POS screen, one will find various items and features which will be explained later on. The inventory number is an incremental number according to the receipt issued. It is basically the receipt number. The item number is where each and every item being scanned will be recorded and then listed in the below shopping list space. The Add Item button is there so that a user can also have the facility to input certain items manually. The Refresh button is useful when all the already scanned items need to be removed from the list. This button will clear all the items. The Shopping Cart icon concludes a sale. This means that when the user clicks this icon, the sale is considered done and is recorded into the system. The Printer icon is a useful feature where it allows the user to issue the previous receipt just in case it needs reprinting. The Shopping Basket icon will allow the user to insert new stock cards into the system. The Grid icon is an excellent tool to insert stocks efficiently. It allows the user to insert multiple stocks and save them or manipulate the information all at one go. The Bin icon allows the user to delete stock cards from the system. The first diary icon is where the PET number of a customer is inserted in order to be issued on his receipt. The second diary icon is there so that the administrator of the system can insert or change the VAT and exemption number if need be. The trolley icon will take the user to the stock menu, where one will find a vast amount of options to control the stock. The folder icon will take the user to the reporting screens, where one will find a vast amount of reports. The arrow icon will take the user to the main menu for more options. The payment form is there so that the user can select the type of payment for each transaction. This will help in the reporting process when it comes to reporting on a selective type of transactions, such as card or cash transactions. The Keypad function allows the user to input multiple items of the same type with one barcode scan rather than having to scan an item several times. The shortcut icons are there so that the user can select all the frequently sold items by a touch of a button without the need to scan them. The Change Calculator window is there to calculate the change needed to be paid back to the customer. The 3 black small windows are there to display in a larger format the last item that has been inputted or scanned. The headings bar displays the item headings being displayed on top of the shopping list. The total small window displays the running total in terms of the item costs that are being purchased. This yellow space is where all the shopping list will be displayed. Now, I am going to show you how the system works. If the user scans or input an item's barcode in the item number field, that selected item will be displayed in the shopping list below, as can be seen on the screen. If the user input or scan an item that is not in the database, an error will be shown on screen. An item can be removed from the list by clicking on the small red cross located next to each item in the shopping cart. Each item's quantity can be changed according to the amount of items sold. Even the selling price can be changed according to requirements that a retailer may have. As you can see, if the clear button is clicked, all the items in the shopping list will be cleared out. When the shopping items are all scanned and inputted, the user will have to click on the shopping cart icon in order to close the sale and issue the receipt. When the printer icon is clicked, the previous receipt will be issued and can be printed as well. As you can see, there is all the receipt details, including the receipt number, customer VAT number, if available, and also a VAT summary. The shopping back icon will allow the user to insert additional stock cards as shown. In the items list, there is a search facility so that the user can select which items he needs to view or select. The items can be filtered either by category or by entering a short description in the search field bar. As soon as all the stock card data is filled up and the user press on save, the card will be created and stock items can be purchased on that card. The grid icon will display all the items of your selection in a form of a grid, and it allows the user to manipulate all the information according to what would be required. On the grid, there is also the facility to insert stock in batches, as well as other relevant information such as the expiry date of each batch. All items can also be allocated to a category. On the grid, there is also other useful information, such as the remaining profit and the net amount paid to government, together with the minimum stock for each item and the available stock. This grid also displays information regarding the box quantities and the price as a whole box. There is also other information such as the cost with and without VAT, selling cost, etc. The search facility that comes with this grid has three different types of searches. The barcode search field allows the user to type a barcode or part of it, and the system will perform a search based on that criteria. There is also the search by category feature, where the user can search according to a predefined category, and there is also the search by receipt name, where the user can type a whole or part of the receipt name and search on that criteria. The bin button, as shown in this demonstration, will allow a user to delete any unwanted cards from the system. In the first diary icon, the user can type the customer's VAT number here, and it will be displayed and recorded on the receipt. The second diary icon is where the user can change or amend the VAT exempt number. The stock menu will take the user to another window, where he will have a live updated list of all the items that needs to be reordered, and also other links to increase, decrease or modify stock. The folder icon will take the user directly to the reports menu. If we take a closer look at the stock menu and at the reorder list, one can notice that there are different colored texts. The black text means that the item is below the minimum order level, while the red text means that the item is below 0 and there is something not right with the stock. The other icons is where one can insert, modify and delete items, one by one rather than in batches as seen on the grid. Here the user will also find the icon that allows him to insert other categories to the system. In the reports window, there are 9 reports that we'll be explaining one by one as follows. The sales analysis report has all the common criteria, where a user can issue a report according to the category or the payment type. The users can also select a date range to issue the report accordingly. As you can see, there are multiple fields displayed in this report, reporting all the required information for both the government and their reporting requirements. The Audit Report menu function is to record all the login and logout times, together with the amount of sales and receipt issued for that period. The Print Receipt report is where the user can issue and reprint any receipt or range of receipts as required. The selection allows the user to either select a particular date or by selecting a range of receipts. This report is the X-Read report, where it displays all the current Z-Read information without resetting the values. The X-Read report displays information about who issued the X-Read report, when the report was issued, and the amount of sales that are to be grouped in the next Z-Read. There is also a breakdown of all the VAT categories, together with a breakdown of all the cash, check and card transactions. The Z-Read report is identical to the X-Read report, with the difference that the Z-Read report will reset the amount on time of issue in order to prepare for the next Z-Read. This Z-Read audit report main functionality is to provide the user with all the transaction per Z-Read. The stock report displays all the stock cards that are in the stock table, together with the stock and pricing information. The stock history report displays information regarding all the items purchased and stocked. It will display all the purchased stock according to the purchase date and the expiry date. The stock available totals report displays all the relevant pricing information, together with the totals field that sums up all the current available stock and its global price. This report will also work out for you the net amount that you pay to the government as well as the actual amount paid. Back to the main menu, there is also the facility where one can change any registered user's information, as can be seen in this demo, together with all the other links that takes you to the other menus of the system. There is also the logout feature, where it logs out the user from the system and records the logout time in the audit report. That leads us to the end of this presentation. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to phone us on 356 793 07100 or 356 21 522 150 for further details regarding this product, or contact us on our email address, which is admin@e-wastemalta.com.